can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, he has teeth or something in there.
All right, I want to welcome you to this episode of BTR Outdoors. And on this episode, I'm going to show you some vintage fishing gear that I found, and I think it's really cool. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it. All right, let's get this video started. Okay, the first item that I found was this. I guess it's a metal toolbox, but I remember people using these as tackle boxes for fishing. My grandpa, my uncles had one. I remember I even had one, but they make great tackle boxes. But it is metal, has no markings on it at all to tell me who made it or anything like that. But let's open it up. And there you go. You got a little tray, compartment, but that would make a great tackle box. It probably was used mainly for a toolbox due to a lot of the rust and stuff like that. But I saw this at a little antique place and it was only $2, so I had to get it. I thought I would try to turn it back into a tackle box. It is a little bent, so I might have to do a little bit of work on it. It's got a little dent right there, which causes it not to close all the way. But overall, I thought that was a really cool piece. Okay, the next piece I found was this Plano 5030 fishing tackle box. And it does have the, I don't know if you can see that or not, the 5030. I did just a little bit of research on this one. This was made, it's got 3 trays, so it was made in the 60s. So I thought this was a good find, and again, it was only $2. So I picked that up. I definitely will be turning this into a fishing tackle box again. Just to show you what it looks like. I put some of my old antique lures in there. But it does have the 3 trays. Still in pretty good condition. And there's some of those lures. And I'll put a link in the description to where I showed you all the antique lures that I do have. Even this little hook holder. Always thought this was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna fit this all out with vintage lures and tackle and try to do some fishing. I'm sure these things can still catch a lot of fish. But I thought this was a very cool find. And if you know anything more about these, leave a comment. Because what little, I looked up, what showed it from the 60s, but in still really good condition. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, next thing I picked up at another little antique store. This is the Sportmaster 78630. If you can see it right there, 78630. And it's a vintage little reel. It still works really well. And one of the cool features I thought was to adjust the drag. You just turn this little mechanism right here. You can loosen it up or tighten it up and it will set your drag. Now this thing is not going to catch a huge fish, but it'd be perfect for crappie and panfish, stuff like that. And I don't know if you could read that, but it's made in the USA. But I thought this was a cool reel. And like I said, I paid about $7.50 for that. Let's see if do I have, yeah. So I thought that was a cool find. The Sportmaster 78630. There you go. I'd like to try that out, see if we can't catch fish with it. All right, so the next thing is I bought 4 rods. This one is a 3.5 foot jigging rod, if you can see that. This would be perfect for my kayak. I paid $2.50 for this. It's made in Taiwan. The eyes are good. Everything about it is good. The little screw that connects your to the reel is a little rusted, so I have to work on that just a little bit. But I plan on putting that reel, that Sportmaster reel, on this, and I think it's going to look really good. And I'll show you a picture of that. Also show you any pictures of these rods, that any kind of logos or anything that could maybe help me identify what the brand is and stuff. But this is a 3.5 foot ice jigging rod. All right, the next little cool little thing I got was, this was also $2. This is called a Millionaire. And I'll take a close-up picture and show you the logo. But I thought this was just really cool colors. Some of the string around the eyes are starting to come off. But other than that, it's a really good stiff rod. This would be a good catfish rod. And that's probably what I'll turn it into, or even a good bass rod. But I love the colors, a little orange and brown. Like I said, I just need to redo some of the string going around the eyes, and this rod would be really good. Everything else looks real good on it. Again, this one costs $2, and I really like this one. All right, the next one that I got only cost me $1, and this is a Ted Williams tournament model, which I'm not really familiar with that, but it needs work on one of the eyes, and I'll show you pictures of that. But other than that, it's a pretty nice little rod. I'd say probably about 5 foot long. Be good for bass and panfish, stuff like that. Cool colors. It's also another little brown and orange, yellowish. But other than just the one eye that I need to replace, very good deal for only $1. And my goal on these was, let's bring them back to life. All right, the last one I got, this is a Shakespeare Wonder Rod. It's got the cork handles, very unique system of connecting the reel to it, which you don't see too much. And this one, I think it used to come apart, but I didn't want to try to break it because it's stuck on there right now. But all the eyes look really good. This one cost $2 also. But I want to look this up and see what kind of year we're talking when they made these. And again, I'm going to take close-ups of all the logos and any kind of information to show you more about these reels, because I'm excited to bring them back to life and use them and actually document catching fish with them. Okay, my main goal of getting these vintage articles for fishing is just to restore them, get them back out there catching fish. That's my goal, and I want to document catching fish on these rod and reels using the tackle boxes and some of the lures and some of the old tackle that I found. I thought that'd be really cool, and that's my main goal. But I wanted to show you what I picked up so far, and then probably this spring, which is not too far away, I can go get out there and do some fishing and see what we can do. But I'm really excited. I really like these finds. Like I said, I got 4 rods for under $10. And like I said, that those 2 tackle boxes were $4, and the most expensive thing was the reel. Now all the lures and hook holders and stuff like that, I'll leave a link in the description of the video I did on that. I got those for free. A good friend of mine gave me those. I think it was his dad's old tackle, and like I said, I want to put some new hooks on those and get them out there catching fish again. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of BTR Outdoors. And as always, leave some comments. Let me know if you know anything about these antique fishing gear that I showed you on the video. Any kind of information would be awesome to hear. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some more research and insert it in a video if I can. But if you're a new person watching, please hit that subscribe button. And for all my regular subscribers, I want to just thank you for watching these videos. Really means a lot to me, and our channel has really grown. So I just want to say thank you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a good one.